Early in the morning.
I just emailed her, but
Who? Text it to her
I
too.
don't,
See,
I don't have her number.
text it to me. Whatever
Whatever I
instructions
just
is.
said. Okay.
Yeah. Dang, I feel like my hair throwing up gang signs or something. Oh no, I need to switch this.
Switch
I
the
want to
story.
do this one. Bring her
Oh, dude,
another
I
one.
know. I knew that
Bring
you.
her another
I
one.
didn't know if you were. No, just give her one of
No, because
yours.
if she don't see in the row,
No, give her one of yours. It's fine.
I don't want this. Why you keep printing that
Which
stuff?
one?
Gun violence, man.
Because that's the first time the White House has ever
Dang.
cared about it.
It looked sponged real good, but I thought
I didn't know if she wanted to read that or you wanted
I
to.
want to read
Okay,
it.
I got you. You want me to just get her a new story?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm finna send Jackson to the car to get my sponge. Why you didn't tell me it was rough? Hey, look. It's rough, ain't it?
You got a
Fresh cut. Jackson. Go down to get my.
Dang. She started. She was laughing.
Huh?
She was laughing hard.
Who?
Zoe.
Who? I don't know. Oh, Zoe, yeah.
Zoe.
Get my, man, you got me out here bogus. Jackson. First lining and. You know what? My barber gave me that mirror so close, and I'm like,
it'll be done in a minute.
yes, it will be. What are we doing?
Oh, the locker?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
What you talking about? What's up, Zoe?
Adam, let you know I have to send it to you next Friday.
No, it's fine. Where's my stuff? Ain't nothing in front of me.
It's coming. It'll be done in a minute. I like that shirt.
Thank you. It's a runway.
I see. I don't know what runway is.
Okay. When you model on the runway.
Oh. Why you not back? Oh, there you go. I'm like,
bring that up.
No, I need to take it back till I get my sponge.
No, honey, child. Let me tell you something. I went home, went to sleep. They put nothing on my head, got up, walked out.
And I got a haircut, but I didn't even look. My hair looked like I fell asleep.
Well, I'm at the line.
Zoe gonna look like you say. It look like you been laying on it.
That's what I have been doing. Somebody won a trip on the ship.
I texted to her too. I told her 12:40.
Oh, okay. Then did you switch that?
I did. No, I'm live now. I just need it because we're the first line. I got to get all my good pictures in. So it'll be.
Don't you do this every Thursday?
Yes. So I've been wasting a haircut if I don't sponge my hair right.
I'm so sick of this short hair. I don't know what to do.
I like it.
I'm so hating it. It's cute, but yeah.
And Modi's hair is looking really nice.
Oh my God, it looks so pretty. So I went to the Chinese herbalist, right?
You went back?
No, I'm going back because I'm finished with everything. But I'm telling you, she gave. You know how I always pick my ears? She gave me something. It's nothing else to pick.
In your ear?
In my ear, or behind it, and so then that eczema has spread to like the rim of my nose. So of course, every time I walk outside, I'd either have to pick it with the pick right there, or look like I have boogers.
I need to go see this Chinese herbalist.
Oh, she is the truth. You need to take Valencia there. Because my cousin has 2 types of cancers. He's the one who told me about it. And it's literally shrinking.
Wow.
Now, don't get me wrong. The stuff you drink, it tastes like a mudslide.
Well, that's like from my black guy I went to. It's nasty, but it's a ship. It's a kinship. It's a friendship. It's a relationship. And all that means is, what a brunch bunchship. Welcome to another soul-stirring Throwback Thursday on the airwaves as we turn back the clock on the timeless classic. Remember, it's not just about nostalgia. It's about a fellowship. We honor the past to find motivation for our future. And just like the vintage tune, what a fellowship. Our journey today is a divine connection with you believers. It's your main man, Action Jackson, and it's a celebration. We are celebrating 7 years, and out of 5 of those, I've been here with my girl.
It's your girl, Tamara Fair, on the air, and I am super excited. 7 years every day. Let me tell you something. For 2 entrepreneurs to make it to a studio every day for 7 years, except in August, is a feat in and of itself. But you know what that says? It says that we are committed to you, to the upliftment and the dissemination of resources to you. And you have eaten them up, and you're continuing to eat. That's what we want you to do. Eat, grow, learn, and pass it on.
And every day on my way here, I say, you know what? I got so much work to do. I'm going to tell Tabby I can't come today.
Every day.
But you know what?
Same thing.
I know you do, because like you said, entrepreneurship is not for the faint at heart. You got to.
Definitely not.
Things change constantly, but you know what doesn't change? Our love for the believers.
And it's our love for service that keeps us going. Believers, you have made us number 1. We came in here with no following, no big huge.
Well, speak for yourself. I've been famous.
Right, that part.
You know?
When I'm talking about brunch follow, we were new to the game. You guys embraced us, and then you took us to the top. That's why we are committed to taking you and keeping you at the top.
Well, listen, we're going to keep you at the top with these throwback hits today. It's Throwback Thursday. Call your friends and your frenemies and tell them to tune in to the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390.
Hey guys, it's Tamara Fair
and Action Jackson
from the Brunch Bunch.
I'm gonna make my hair to my feet tomorrow.
Oh Lord, how is my main man doing?
MJ, baby MJ.
Yes, him and Maddox, but my other main man, Brother Reggie.
Oh, I talked to him today. He's good.
Businesses ensuring safety 24/7, 365 days.
And you know what? I just love you.
I don't blame you. I mean, what's not to love?
Today. You say you never heard what?
I never see you put stuff on Maddox on Facebook.
I put him up last night.
He been here 6 years. What are you talking about?
You know, he don't be doing nothing.
What you mean?
You know, MJ, we didn't get this 1 month, 2 months, 2 days. Because by the time MJ came home, he was
14.
Right. Grown. Talk about I'll be back, y'all.
I need that pen. I need a
So he, but I did tell Linda that yesterday. I said, you know, we ain't shared nothing really on Maddox. I said, because it's always MJ. So MJ has been visiting the school. Did you see the video? Well, the nanny, her family owns a small school, but they got older kids. So she just been taking them up there. And Valencia every day said, tell Tammy I'm sending them. Tell Tammy. I said, you call Tammy. Because he was so excited to see them kids. Yes. And sitting there, and the teacher went to the side.
To spreading the teachings of love, faith, and empowerment. Give him a call, 212.
Oh my God, look at him. He is so cute. I know they fell in love with him.
Oh, they love me.
That don't look like no small school. Is he talking?
Bye-bye. God, all day long.
Oh.
Hey there, Chicago. Are you looking to buy the home of your dreams?
I said I'm gonna put this as my profile picture. He looked like he was flustered.
With our expert real estate and mortgage loan services, we turn your property.
Let me see.
Into reality.
Yeah, he looked like, oh my God.
What?
Our team is here to guide you every every step of the way.
So whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, make your next move with confidence.
Hey, Ann
This is a
Parker.
really nice commercial.
It is. Guess who wrote the script for him?
Alfred.
Dang, it used to just be me, but you're right. I didn't mean to click on Alfred. I meant to click on Baby
LLS
Action.
Development, where your property journey begins and success awaits.
We're in the wrong with Tamara Fair.
School's out. Let's take care of a few housekeeping items today. Of course, you know we are committed to leveling you up. Huntington, that's Huntington Bank, has a CD for you at 5.6 APY. You guys take advantage of it. And literally, when you watch it grow, they will show it to you every single day. That'll get you addicted to CDing, if there's a such thing. Navy Federal also has a CD, 5.3. Remember when it was 5? Well, now it's 5.3. Those 3 little points make a difference, y'all. Go get them because these are promotional items. Promotional items mean they have a finite beginning time and a finite what? Ending time. Don't let it end without you taking advantage of it. I promise you, if you are doing what we have prescribed to you throughout the entire 7 years that we've been in existence, and that is checking your accounts every day, checking your credit every day, you will watch your money grow while you are sleeping.
That's
literally.
She's changing lanes.
Yes, she is. All right. Well, mistakenly shot by Des Plaines cop, teen guitarist will get $1.9 million payout. Now,
wait, say that again.
Yeah, mistakenly, the cop shot this young teen. He's a guitarist, right? And now he's going to get a $1.9 million payout. So the payout for the teen nearly 4 years ago after he was erroneously shot by a Des Plaines cop in Northwest Side Music School, Rylan Wilder, he's 19, has settled with the city for $1.9 million. Well, what happened? Let's go back. On November 19th, 2019, Des Plaines police officer James Armstrong, while pursuing a bank robber, came into Upbeat Music and Arts where Wilder was an intern, opened fire, accidentally shooting the Chicago teen. The bullet tore a hole in the crook of Wilder's elbow. He lost half of the blood in his body and needed more than a dozen operations, plus 3 years of physical therapy. The aftermath, Wilder and his family sued Des Plaines in Cook County Circuit Court, saying Armstrong's actions were excessive. And then after reaching a settlement, the teen, whose arm is still numb and who still feels a terrible sense of dread at the sight of the police car, said Wednesday, "It's nice that I get the money out of it, but I would be a lot happier to see something on a larger scale take place so that this would never happen to anyone else again." Now, I just got to ask the question. I'm sure there are a lot of things swirling around in that fantastic brain of yours, Marcel.
Yes.
But I got to ask the question that if you're in law enforcement, you're trained, right? And they give you all these different scenarios, friendly fire, good cop, robber, bad cop, that kind of thing, where you can, in an instant, distinguish between a bad guy or a good guy.
Yep.
Right? How long are they training cops now? And are they still doing that extensive training? Because for you to go into a music school and open fire means that either your judgment was off, you were afraid, or you just didn't make a good choice. Like we say in preschool, you didn't make a good choice.
Well, it was definitely he didn't make a good choice. It's so flabbergasting when we see all of these stories like this, and we saw the defund the police movement. I want somebody to start refund and redo the education part of the policing, because clearly there has to be a gap somewhere.
There's definitely a gap. And you know what? I don't know if everyone knows about this, but for new listeners who have not been following us for our tenure, there's no insurance for this. So the police self-fund these payouts. And literally, how long can you self-fund? Because a lot of people are getting the loss of life. That's $5 million in the door. And then you have situations like this where you lose your elbow. Now, this is what he was going to do. He's a teen guitarist. This means he had aspirations to be an adult guitarist,
Yep.
and maybe even have a band. Or now Adam, he's in the arts. Suppose something happened like that and you lost your voice, you couldn't rap, or
Yeah.
I mean, that's a huge change of lanes. You got to change your whole career goal.
Yeah. It's thank God he's alive.
Thank God for that.
Thank God, because it could have went another way, and it could have been another hashtag and another sign on the board, but he's alive, and he said he wants to make sure this doesn't happen to anybody else.
That's very encouraging, and for a young man to be thinking about that, I think that's awesome of him. But we're praying for him, his family. We're praying that all of the feeling come back into his arm, and that he's able to realize his future goals and without stopping. I know the $1.9 million will help. However, when you think about all the operations that he's had, all of the anxiety he's had to endure, and every time you see a police car, now you're going into another anxious moment. That is therapy in and of itself. Therapy ain't cheap, I know, because I had it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Had as in past tense because I couldn't afford it after a while. So
and a
I
lot
do
of the
know.
therapy is not covered by your insurance. Like you can go, you have a few sessions, and I'm trying to figure out how the insurance people determine how many sessions or you get to go to be well, right? So let's say they say you get 10 sessions. Well, in 10 sessions, we just getting started.
Yeah.
Like we peeling back the layers of my trauma, and
some of us need more than others.
Well, if you see every time you see a police officer or a police car or police insignia, I know when I used to be addicted to Pepsi, I would see the Pepsi sign, I'd pull over.
Well, I'm glad that you've been delivered from Pepsi.
Child, you don't understand.
I'm glad that therapy be therapying sometimes.
I had to go cold turkey with that because I wasn't into therapy then. But my point being, not because I was addicted to Pepsi, but my point being, every time you see a police car, it's a trigger for you. That means another session, an emergency session, if you will.
Yeah.
That 1.9 need to be doubled.
It definitely does. We're going to continue to pray for him. And I know he is thanking God for grace, because grace is a gift that we don't deserve, but God gives it to us. This is Marvin Sapp, Grace and Mercy, right here on the Brunch Bunch.
Thank God it only hit his elbow. But you know what? You don't really understand how important your elbow or your big toe is until you don't have one. Or your eyelashes.
Yeah, your eyelashes.
Heck yeah, y'all. God put everything in your body, on your body for a reason, except that sponge.
I was too thirsty to see you today. I didn't look in the mirror.
I'm trying to figure out what is it doing. Look the same. It don't look the same?
Nope.
What is it doing?
It's evening it out.
Yeah,
I know, right? You know what, Zoe? You all wanted that.
I'm sorry.
Wait, do it look the same, Zoe, or is this my imagination?
It does look a little bit better, but he just needs to wet it a little bit. Because I'm looking at you
Just
like
like
you
this
be my
part was
son.
out.
Go give him some water.
Say please.
Please.
Well, I be doing the same thing to my son. He be like, Mom.
Look in that snack room. Get a cup.
Get some snacks of water. Okay, yeah, I see a difference now.
Hey, this is magic right
Let me
here.
see if that work on my frizzies. Give me that thing over there.
See, yeah, it ain't lopsided. Now it's just a little.
Oh yeah, it's really nice. What about that?
Would you be quiet?
What
Wait.
about that concealer line going around? Look like you put some concealer all around your fabulous line.
Sure you were lined up.
Yeah, usually I fix it all. I get the white off and I didn't put no grease in my hair this morning.
I kind of like the white, but it does look like you're growing gray hair and you died.
Remove it. Remove it.
I'm just saying.
Both of my babies kept me up all night. Maddox screamed, just cry.
And Felicity over there, I did my job. I brought them in. You get them.
I'm like, Valencia, wake up. Get your babies. And then Maddox cried. And I said, let me put MJ in his bed, but I didn't. So then Maddox woke MJ up. And so he was up at 2:33 this morning, looking at Maddox like, why are you crying? And looking at me like, so what we finna do? And I'm like, please go back to sleep. No. About an hour he was up, just sitting there.
Well,
we was watching World News Tonight together.
Oh my God. Comes with the territory. Get ready. 2 under 2.
Right. Looking better, Zoe. Okay, I'm fly. Gotta get ready for my photo shoot. Gray is a sign of wisdom. Yeah, listen, I don't need that sign right now. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart show it. Oh.
Adam, can you give me the address to the BBF event?
Yeah, for me.
Okay. It is 625 West Adams Street.
Marcel, leave my girlfriend alone. LOL. Did I tell you what? No, you weren't here. Sunday, Valencia, out of the blue, said, I want to go to 6978 Soul Food to eat. And she never wants to go. And we got to, you weren't here either. And from the moment we walked in, everybody in the restaurant we knew clearly. Just was walking in. And guess who walked in? DJ B-Lo and his family.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Valencia said, look at MJ Uncle DJ B-Lo in the building. And I can tell you all Facebook because y'all don't tell my business. And so I decided, I just had a good church service, so I'm not drinking anything. But then,
because if you had bad ones, you got to drink.
No, it's Sunday, and I don't usually drink.
Why you got to blink?
I'm looking at you before you say something.
Because you blinking.
So I said,
blink.
I told Woo, to work there, everybody, I know the people. I said, let me get a drink. And so this pastor walks in and his wife, and I'm talking to him, and loud as ever. Action Jackson, was that a double or a single? I said, no. Then she
don't stand on your actions. Just stand on your actions.
I went over there and I said, you know what?
Anything you hide, you shouldn't be doing.
I said, you know what?
Reggie.
Take that glass. I don't want it in there no more. That's
what you said?
Yep.
Then you wait till they
I said, put it in a Pepsi cup so don't nobody know what's going on. That's right. Tenille said Jesus turned water into wine.
For what, though? So you can just look at it or drink it? Because clearly you said ain't no sense of wasting this miracle.
And my friend Reggie don't have nothing. Wait a minute. What's wrong with her?
Post where I just laughed on the second. Let me do another one.
Stay in your lane. She said, not the Pepsi cup. Lord help him, LOL.
The Pepsi cup. See, back in the day, if I had seen that insignia, I would have picked up your cup, thought it was a Pepsi, and I would have
you would have been laid out.
Lit. I'm talking about slap, because all it takes is about this much.
It was just a little wine. You would have been okay.
No. That's
wine made in Mexico with a guava.
Jamaica?
No, I said wine made in Mexico. Tequila.
That's tequila. The next time he gives me a pen and you take it so you can doodle on your paper. Yeah, I'm making real notes right now.
No, where's my pen? Oh. Actually, I gave it to Adam.
I gave it to you.
Accidentally. And you don't
have... you know what? I brought all of you all pens back from London except you. Yours is downstairs. I forgot your too. But I bought everybody a souvenir back.
We need a locker.
No, you don't. I got you. You okay?
Because we used to have one. Then we could put our stands in there, pens, headphones. What else we could start bringing?
I said to them, if y'all move again, can you just please?
I said stands. Keep up.
How you feeling today?
Right. A lot better. He won't be eating that chicken no more.
Thank you.
He called me, asked me, how long do chickens supposed to cook? I'm like, Google.
Alfred.
Right.
Hey, believers, it's your main man, Action Jackson. Are you searching for a life-changing word? Look no further than Corby Bush Ministries. Tune in every Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Time to the Word Network, where Corbett
in the
Bush
raw
Ministry
again.
brings you powerful messages that will touch
You want to
your
do it in the
heart
raw
and
again?
transform
No, I do
your life.
not.
Corbett
Let
Bush
me say this.
Ministry is dedicated
So
to
one of my
spreading the
sensors on
teachings
my
of love, faith,
alarm
and
system
empowerment.
has been
Give
acting
them
a fool. I called
214
Chauncey. He got some people out there.
871-876.
For real.
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Ministry.
He better than Amazon.
Follow Bishop on Facebook at Corbett Bush Ministry.
I had a joke I won't save it, but I don't worry.
Don't forget, tune in this Saturday
You gonna leave
at
my
6
friend
p.m.
alone.
Right.
for a life-changing word.
Dreaming of a new home or selling at a great price?
I'm putting back what
Elements
was going
Development
on.
is your go-to.
Expertise in real estate and mortgage loans, we make the process seamless and rewarding.
No more hurdles
Sally
in your
Field is
property
great.
Buying.
Robin Williams was amazing.
He was.
I can't wait to see Miss Doubtfire Broadway musical. It's coming to Chicago. Oh, look, Daniel Lane. Crazy.
Elements Development,
Do
making
you have
property dreams a
any
reality.
plans on going to the Kirk Franklin concert tomorrow?
Hey guys, it's
No,
Tenille.
and I want to. Why we ain't get no tickets?
Now, your home is not
I
just
know,
a
right?
It's a lifetime of memories.
They sold out?
And cherished.
I don't know if they
A
sold
secure
out.
home and
Y'all
automation
ain't got no tickets around here at Heart somewhere.
As a Brinks authorized
They
dealer,
wasn't. I
they
was asking.
stand guard
They
over
not
a
doing it.
million homes and businesses, ensuring safety
They get tickets
24/7,
out there, bro.
365 days a year.
But like,
After this segment, I want you to, for real, for this, after my segment, I want you to play I'd Rather Have Jesus.
Okay.
All industry standards. With Secure Home and Automation, they have the power to customize your security solution. Round the clock peace of mind sounds good to me. Isn't that priceless? So let
Boom,
Secure Home and
boom,
Automation
boom,
be a
boom,
part of your
boom.
story, a part of your legacy. They're safeguarding your home and
I like how
preserving
they
your
just
peace.
being there.
So go ahead and
having
call
a grand old time, and I gotta run into it.
I'm about to say, there's so
866-447-3344.
much
And then I
feedback.
come out there, and then everything gone.
3344. Call today.
All right,
Wise
Tenille.
choice to secure your tomorrow. Secure Home and Automation. You heard the name. Now experience the promise of ultimate safety that they bring to your home. Call Stacy Chauncey at 866-447-3344. Stacy Chauncey, 866-447-3344.
So we're not in the Raw, and I'm not Tamara Fair, but because I love Tamara so much, I wanted to do in the Raw. Plus, what happens when you come earlier? I saw Tamara's story on her desk, and I removed it because I wanted it. So Adam got you a new one, because guess what? I'm going to get to talk about your favorite person, Juicy Schmoulet. Though Juicy Schmoulet has kept a relatively low profile since his hate crime hoax, it doesn't mean he's not out here doing the necessary steps to ensure the next phase of his life doesn't look like the last. In fact, per TMZ, the Empire star checked himself into a rehab treatment facility, as confirmed by his reps on Wednesday. Though the specific type of rehab place is unknown, I know what kind it is. It's one for people who lie. The facility was described as an outpatient program. And I quote, Juicy, well, if I'm going to say quote, I guess I got to say his name right. And I quote, Justy has had an extremely difficult past few years. He has quietly been working very hard for some time now, and we are proud of him for taking these necessary steps. End quote, his rep said. As previously reported by The Root, in September, the Illinois Appeals Court heard oral arguments by attorneys for Schmoulet to get his 2021 conviction dismissed. As you may recall, last year he was sentenced to serve 150 days and 30 months felony probation for staging a fake hate crime and disorderly conduct for lying to the police. However, I'm too excited to tell the story. However, less than a week after his sentencing, the Empire star walked out of Cook County Jail in Chicago after the Illinois Appellate Court granted a motion for a stay of sentence filed by Schmoulet's legal team. The granting of the motion by the appellate court judge rationalized the decision based off the fact that, and I quote, Smollett likely already would have served his jail time sentence before his appeal had gotten very far, end quote. Since then, the actor has popped out at a red carpet functions on occasion, the most recent being Atlanta Black Pride Weekend Film Festival, where he screened his directorial debut film, B-Boy Blues. I would like to change that to B-Boy Lies. But listen, I just... Juicy, you know, I pray for everybody.
I wish you would stop calling this man Juicy.
Juicy Schmule. I believe in grace and I believe in mercy. Mm-hmm. And what Juicy got...
Do you believe in pronouncing people's names correctly?
No, not when it comes to him. Juicy got mercy, because mercy is when God gives you the grace and mercy, but mercy is when you did do something wrong and he still allows you not to spend 150 days in jail.
Well, nobody said he did anything wrong. I understand he got convicted, got 150 days, but I still don't believe that he was lying. That's just me.
And I quote, end quote.
But what was he rehabbing? Like, you know that if you're incarcerated, you go to these different programs and it lessens your sentences, right?
I'm like saying, like, therapy for people who lied.
No.
Lord. Oh,
there's no lying rehabilitation. Have you all lost your mind? You and staying in your lane know there's no lying rehabilitation, because if that was the case, there wouldn't be so many lies. Politicians are lying right now as we speak. You lying. You told me.
I didn't lie. I mispronounced his name.
That's right. Same thing.
But I told the truth that he lied. You know, there's called truth and then there's lie.
Well, I just got to say thank you. I'm glad you took that story, because I probably would not have done it. I probably would have said, you know what, let me pass on and just freestyle mine in the raw.
Well, look at God. He knew this story needed to be told. The believers have been waiting to see what happened to Juicy. And I'm glad that I was able to update them. See, I feel like preaching now, because...
Well, that's what you got to preach about. Your sermon is sick. I'm just saying.
Well, you know what? It's sad. It's the whole thing was sad because he ended careers for a lot of people.
He ended that whole show, which I love that show. I was actually... What's that? That was Empire, right? Yeah. Empire. So I was actually in an episode.
You didn't love it that much. You forgot the name.
No, I did. I had to remember if that was the one I was in. I was in an episode of Empire, and I really, really enjoyed the way that they treated the people, the actors on the set. I really enjoyed the show by itself. I mean, as a consumer, as a watcher, as a person in the audience, I really enjoyed it. Much to Taraji P. Henson, but I also love Jesse's. I also love his sound, like Need Freedom. We even put it in our Black History program one day. We actually did the whole thing around that song, because freedom is definitely something that we are in need of. But the music was so dope in that, and you're right, it ended so many careers abruptly. And I don't think anybody besides Taraji has recovered from that yet. That was on the cast. Well, even the director, even the creator, what hasn't recovered from it.
Well, Terrence and Taraji are still doing very well.
Terrence ain't doing nothing.
Well, he's still
Terrence was the only person on that set that was.
Terrence did after that. He did the Best Man series, which was amazing.
He did.
And hit the top of the charts. You know,
he did. I forgot about
unfortunately, Juicy ruined it for a lot of other people. But you know what? He didn't ruin it for the believers who believed that he was telling the story.
Y'all said that immediately. I still, I'm loyal to the soil. Like, literally, if I like you, you got to smack me in the face with your wrongs.
You got to have the Holy Ghost, Tamara. It'll give you discernment. It'll let you know when Juicy lying, if R. Kelly lying. Who else would you take up for?
You turn the corner.
I said if R. Kelly. I didn't say, anything definitely.
I'm just telling you that R. Kelly's coming back. He's getting out.
You know who else is coming back? So don't be like Juicy. Get your life right, because he is on his way back, and you know what? He's looking for a church without a spot or a wrinkle. Listen, we're gonna keep rocking to this Throwback Thursday hits right here on the Brunch Bunch.
Speaking of throwing, I'm about to throw this.
I think I had too much fun with that story.
I think you did too. Okay, you want to knock into what's going on now?
When we gonna get some tokens? Wait, what you win?
That's a gold bar.
What you win?
Whoa.
Wait, $10,000 trip?
Trip.
A $10,000 trip. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm tripping right now, bro. So I had to come up in here, bro, just get away from all of them. That's crazy.
Wait,
Oh, that's what Pam said. Somebody just won a trip. She didn't say, "Oh, you won a trip."
where you going?
I was wondering why you were in a daze in the hallway.
Man, yeah, I was in the days because I wasn't real to
So you won a $10,000 trip. I give you $6,500 for it right now.
You got in your pocket?
No. Look, Chap, hey, I'm like, please, no. I'm gonna have to pay you.
You don't want to have to pay, bro. I'm your girl.
He probably like, forget that trip. Run that cash.
No, you want to go. Have you been to Turks and Caicos? You want to go to Turks and Caicos?
I ain't been on a plane before.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, you finna sell that truck.
Oh no, no, you get ready to get you some flasks.
Yeah, I'm finna go party.
Once you in the air,
You been to Turks and Caicos? Is it more of a couple vibe, relaxed vibe?
It's relaxed.
Yeah, so it's a relaxed vibe. You got a girl.
They got plenty of girls over there.
Okay. Okay. Take one of your bros. I them pay half on the trip, and then y'all go turn it up. Yeah, you know.
Enjoy yourself. Turks and Caicos got the bluest water I've ever seen in my whole life.
Look, I tried to buy it, you know.
Turks and Caicos is the best out of those three.
What was the other two?
Hawaii or Costa Rica.
Definitely not Costa Rica.
Costa Rica's boring.
Well, a $10,000 trip to Mexico and you single, I think I'll go to Mexico.
So that's about $40,000.
You're going to be living like a king.
You should go to Turks and Caicos. Though.
But he's single, so Mexico going to give him a party vibe. He can go out there and really have a good time.
Turks and Caicos, bro.
Either way,
Let me tell you something.
Stay
You
in lane,
can walk
said Turks for
out,
sure.
you can walk out into the middle of the sea in Turks and Caicos. You can see all the way down.
Really?
I never seen nothing like that.
Black people don't want to get in the water.
Only black women. Black
Right.
men will get in the water.
I'm definitely getting the water. I love the water. Turks for sure, stay in your lane, said.
Turks.
I stayed at the Fairmont Mayakoba in Mexico 5-star resort, and it was the best. I had butlers following me around the whole 7 days. The same person served us the whole trip. Mr. Jackson, would you like another glass of water? Because, you know, that's all I was drinking out there.
No, you going to lie me. Because what's the address? I want to get you there.
Stay in your lane said, if he's single, Mexico.
Okay. Stay in your lane.
You can go to Copacabana, the nice club, see the women dance in the air. They do the aerial.
That's
like a pool in it
Bung-
in Mexico.
Copacabana.
What I say?
Copacabana. That's a beach in Brazil.
It ain't. It's Coco Bongo.
It's Copacabana.
Yeah. Tenille said, "Yeah, okay, water." LOL.
Right. Where?
Tina said, "Actually, you need that rehab facility."
For real.
I just be drinking water, Tina, with a splash of whatever.
Wine from Mexico. Some agave. That's called tequila.
Oh, that's our guest. Adam,
Okay. Hold on one moment.
while you over here trying to get that second seat to this trip, can we get these headphones?
Oh, yeah. All right, man. Hey,
Oh, man,
Congratulations.
congratulations. Woo! Hey, if anything changed and you
all
want
of
payment
that.
plan, I got you. Hey, Pastor DeAndre, how you feeling?
Good. How are you?
I can't complain.
Hi, how are you?
Tamara, you met Pastor DeAndre in person, right?
In person,
Yeah.
yes, I have. All is good.
I was going to say, where your board out? You doing it by yourself?
Oh, no, look, Zoe over there. Zoe over there. Don't say nothing. No, I'd rather. You know what? Greater Harvest Church on 51st and State still serve real wine for their communion every first Sunday.
People don't do that no more?
No.
This station. In Memphis station.
So what's going on is, we were talking about communion during the break because that's all I drink. because I'm saved. And at my church, our communion is grape juice, you know. But there are some churches. I know the Catholic churches still serve real wine. And I do know one of my favorite churches, and not because they serve real wine, but Greater Harvest Missionary Baptist Church serves real Mogan David wine on Sundays. And if you don't know what Mogan David is, I found out that's the company that make MD 2020.
That you're gonna be sick like Adam was from that chicken. All I'm saying is, I went to a church. I told you guys when we got back from Memphis, that was our first leg of our Purple Turtle tour was in Memphis, right? And we went to an amazing church, and they served. It was first Sunday, so they served the little like cups of wine, but it had the cover over.
Yeah, that was juice.
So you can pull it. No, it was wine, because you know I know the difference.
I don't know, Tammy. You sure they had the little wine in them little
cups? Oh my God. It wasn't even cups. It was just like cups of butter. You know how you get the butter and you peel it back? That's how the wine was. And then they gave you the body of Christ and then the blood of Christ. I thought that was really like healthy, because you didn't have to worry about when I grew up in the Catholic church, you would drink
y'all drink off each other's cup.
Yeah, that's probably why. That's probably exactly why. We had COVID back then.
I'm about to say, and that was the spread of it. No.
That had it kicked off, right?
But from China, it was from the church.
Yeah, you know what? Lucius said, you know what? He went from a Republican to an Antichrist. No.
Who said he was a Republican?
I was joking. Look, you had to magnify that Republican
back
part.
On Lion Rehab Street. But anyway, today, believers, we got a great guest. Of course, we never disappoint when we have this guest. She is a brunch buncher. We absolutely love Tenille Jackson from the Chicago Mod Squad is joining us today. Tenille, are you there?
I'm here. How are you guys today?
We are wonderful and better now because you're with us.
I got one question, Tenille, before we jump in this interview. Mm-hmm. Would you rather the real wine communion or the juice wine?
Come on now, my mama's listening.
Hey, Auntie.
Never.
Oh, okay. Tell me later. But listen,
I'm gonna tell you all this. They don't make as much wine for nothing. Somebody's drinking it. It might as well be you.
Hello, say something, somebody. But listen, Tenille is with the Chicagoland Mom Squad. She's a digital marketing expert, and she is one of our friends of the Brunch Bunch. Tenille, we're so glad to have you back. You always got some great things going on. Let's jump right in it. I know we want to talk a little bit about parenting, and that's your expertise.
Is it my expertise, or is it just something that I have been assigned from God to lead?
Well, you understood the assignment, sis, so that means that you're an expert in it.
Hey, okay, I'll take it.
So go right in, Tenille.
What about it, though? Ask her the question. Are you still on Lion Rehab Street?
Yes, I'm still thinking about juicy schmoo.
No, you thinking about juice.
Did you have communion before you got there?
I had a little communion before I got here.
But in all seriousness, Tenille, you are the CEO of the Chicago Mom Squad, and moms depend on you and your tutelage. Even though you may not have all the answers, you certainly have carved your niche in this area. And so let's talk about that for a while. Now, you have some events coming up, but you also have moms that are dependent on your advice every single day.
Yes, you know what? I have been blessed to be a facilitator of 15,500 moms in the Chicagoland area. Shout out to the Chicagoland Mom Squad. We are just able to parent with each other, ask each other questions, and it's a blessing every day even on the stressful days. It's a blessing to just kind of be able to help, raise our children together. I think in times like this, we need a sense of community, and we need to wake up every day, go to bed every day, knowing that somebody understands our trials and tribulations. So I am super thankful to almost be celebrating 13 years doing this. So I'm excited.
15,500 moms.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. I thought that my team and I were doing something with the 700 children that we watch a day.
You are.
Let me say this. I would take children over moms every day. And the reason I say that is because kids don't understand the triggers and the traumas of life yet, right? But moms do, and particularly single moms do. And so sometimes it's just as trying, because we don't just develop the child, we develop the whole family, because the child is in that family and they have to be a part of it. So in order to actually heal a family, we have to start with the mom and extend it through the rest of the family. So I'm so happy that you're in that space. And I love the fact that you've been so successful in growing your population, because parenthood does not come with instructions. And it's so good to have a sounding board, someone that you can bounce ideas off of. And did I do that right? Or has anyone else done that and been successful with it? Because it's trial and error, actually, right?
It's absolutely trial and error, and we wake up and we don't know what our children are going to surprise us with. Are you going to wear the hoodie today now that it's cold, or no? Are you going to, can we potty train our children the way that we think the books tell us to? So there's always so many layers and levels to parenting. So I am very thankful. But what I'm most excited about is that Marcel has decided that he's leading the charge for the Chicagoland Dad Squad.
Listen, and it's not 15,500 of us.
It's about 600.
It's only about 600. And I've learned something in this short amount of time. Men are not showing up like women are.
But the fact that you have men showing up is important.
Yes.
Hold on. They're not showing up online, because I'm going to say that I've been seeing dads at these events, and I'm excited. And I think that's kind of the purpose of really starting to amplify and grow the Chicagoland Dad Squad. It's the part where men do show up. They have to start seeing each other. It took a while. I mean, again, I'm 13 years in the game with the Chicagoland Mom Squad. I hovered at 500 for years until people started seeing themselves. And I think that's the importance of the community that we're building and the different communities that we are building. We don't prioritize parenting as a conversation, yet we parent every single waking moment for those that are parents. Yeah. And even if you're not an actual biological parent, you touch the lives of a child in some way, even if that child is at the drive-thru of the McDonald's you shouldn't be at. It's that part where we are interacting with children all the time, and how do we interact with them, like you said earlier, with grace, with mercy, with understanding. But to your point, Tamara, if we do not touch the entire family and providing a safe space for moms, a safe space for the dads, I don't know where we go.
Yeah, because broken parents create broken children.
We go to Lion Rehab.
Tina, we send them with Juicy Schmoolite. But but Tenille, it is some great work, and I like what you said about the showing up. The men are not the online community yet, but as we continue to show up and we see each other, then we will start to, engage. But I want you to talk about, because Facebook online groups and communities have become one of the top things in the internet world, right? Top clubs. But what are some of the benefits of joining a group like the Mom Squad or the Dad Squad?
I think more than anything, I've been saying lately, there was a time when we were saying no new friends, and I'm like, nope, all the new friends. Mm-hmm. You may not know these people, you may not know them in real life, but you know the name, you know the person that made you laugh or provided you with that sound advice that you couldn't get from maybe your immediate circle. A lot of times what's been popping up lately is the anonymous posts, which I do not allow that feature in my group, but I am here for people. If you have a situation that you don't want to take to your immediate circle because you're embarrassed, right? Sometimes we think we got it all together. Facebook and socials, we get the highlights, we get the highlight reels, or we give the highlight reels. But sometimes real life starts happening. So what happens when your children get on drugs? What happens when the children run away? How do we have that conversation and then get that tough advice that we need to hear that sometimes our people will not give us because we know you're too sensitive to hear it? So that's kind of the benefit of of online groups when they're managed properly. I'm a big believer and firm believer in that. You have to lead and guide these groups in such a way where you're leading with a bigger purpose and you're understanding the challenge that's been set before you. But being a part of a group, I believe people should definitely do that. Otherwise, what are we doing on the socials? Mm-hmm. That's what I always say. Like, if we didn't get up and wake up and have a sense of purpose and community, what are we doing? Please don't tell me we're sharing another Will and Jada story. Please don't tell me where, you can only dissect the story for so long. Your Juicy Smouye story will be old tomorrow.
Yep.
But yet we're parenting every every single day.
I'll keep it new
Every
though.
day.
Every day, every minute of the day. So I think that it's important for people. And if you have not found, now here go to PK and me. If you have not found a good online online community to join, please all come join the different groups and find something that interests you. You know, I'm in gardening groups. I'm in the things that amplify and kind of provide me with the sense of peace that I need to go through my day. Those are the groups I'm in. That's what
And how do people join the Mom and Dad Squad?
So the Chicagoland Mom Squad, I've got about a 2,000 person waiting list.
Wow.
I've been doing good. I've been letting about 250 moms in each week for the next week. But you just find us on Facebook. So the Chicagoland Mom Squad, the Chicagoland Dad Squad. We have no waiting list. And Marcel's going to put you in right away.
Well, you coming right on
Right
in.
away.
Right on
But
in.
you know what, Tenille, you touched on some really good points and points that we see in childcare because we are developing the whole family. But parents have commonalities, and you know we tend to suffer in silence. So those commonalities tend to go by the wayside because if you have common causes without common resources, then you do not have a pipeline for results. This is a pipeline for results. But I want you to share one of your recent stories that has stuck out to you, and it might resonate and give cause and remedy for someone who's going through something similar.
As early as this morning. This morning, I will not share names because those that are in the Mom Squad know, but a lady woke up this morning, said that her husband had passed away shortly after her mother had passed, her cousin had passed. It was one of those kind of life stories where there was just death every month, and she does not comment in the group, and she woke up this morning and she said she just felt inclined to say on her bad days, on the days when she did not feel like she could get through, she knew that if she opened up that app, there was the Mom Squad to provide her with a laugh, a resource, a source of inspiration. And I think that's kind of what drives me every day. It's I don't know who I'm touching. I don't know what I get up. Some days it's hard, but when you belong to a sense of community, the community's job is to be there for you. So that is essentially what is important, and that is my success story for today.
Wow.
The fact that this lady who never comments, who never posts, who never says anything, but is one of those 15,000 moms that literally is there.
And depends on that. And depends on that thread.
On that,
even in silence.
And
in silence, to your point, in silence, that's major.
Yeah,
I'm like Tenille. You know, there's so many different groups. If you're a mom, of course, the Mom Squad. If you're dad, your Dad Squad. But then I'm in other groups. I'm in a group for children who have the same type of disease as MJ. And this morning, a young mother came in the group saying that the doctor told her baby was not going to live past 1 year old and trying to make them have all of these surgeries. And she asked for advice. And I said, seek a second opinion. MJ is about to be 2 years old, and it's the exact same thing. And it's like, you know, she's in a small town, less resources. So the whole group just came to encourage her because she was young and her and her boyfriend were just distraught in that moment. So groups are important. And other than just the online community, groups like ours, we do things on the outside. Before we go to there, let's talk about some of these upcoming events.
All right. So you want to start with yours? You got Saturday?
Yeah, well, the Dad Squad, we're going to the zoo. Now, we do have 150 dads coming out, and 250 kids is going down to Brookfield Zoo. It's going to be a great event. The Lord is gracing us with some great weather. It's going to be 60 degrees Saturday. So if you want to join us, there are no more free tickets, but it's going down from 10:30 to 4 at Brookfield Zoo. Show up, dads, with your kids, and we're going to have a good time. And then after that, Tenille, we got the family night out.
Yeah, family night out at Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey. It is back. So Friday, November 3rd, we will be at Allstate Arena having a good time. I just saw the show last weekend. It's great. So Ringling is reimagined, and we cannot wait to just hang out and bring in a new generation of children that we get to kind of raise up, doing more fun family stuff. So I'm excited.
I'm excited for that too. The circus is really a recentering point for families, and because we've interrupted it with COVID, it's great to have it back. And thank you for bringing it back and bringing it back to so many people doing such good work. Thank you, Tenille, for all of the important things that you're doing and continue to do. Appreciate you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
For having me.
Believers, moms, go to the Chicagoland Mom Squad on Facebook, Dad, Chicagoland Dad Squad. And like the church, we will love you to life. Tenille, thank you. Listen, we love having Tenille on because she always brings some great resources
Absolutely.
and great events. But you know what? Speaking of great events, there are a couple of great events coming up.
Absolutely. This Saturday, y'all, Purple Turtle Imagination Tea Party. For those of you who are not into sorcery, not into goons and goblins, but definitely want your children to celebrate Halloween, this is the place for you. It's all going down at 1508 West 18th Street at Soulful, Chicago. Want you to come out with your best prince and best princess costume on and meet Princess Zaria Amani from The Shy. You've seen her, you see her on The Shy. She's amazing. And you can even sip on some Purple Turtle tea. Tickets are on sale right now at Eventbrite. Go to eventbrite.com, put in Purple Turtle Imagination Tea Party, and get your tickets. Books and food come with the tickets.
How much are the tickets?
I don't know.
Well, that's what it is when you're a boss.
I just know you get food, and there's something for everybody in the family. There's something for the moms, dads, and the children, boys and girls.
Trust me, anything Tamara and her team puts together is going to be top of the line, top notch. So you don't want to miss it. Come out to Purple Turtle. But before we go, it's going down for the adults on October the 28th.
Absolutely.
It is our second annual Galloween, brought to you by BBF Building Brighter Futures.
And it's at 625 West Adams. Now, the beauty of this venue, and of course, we love venues, right? But the beauty of this one is it's downtown. Parking is free. It's indoors. If you're dressed to the nines like we think you will be, of course, with your donning with your beautiful dresses and suits and your mask, you don't even have to get into the elements. You get out of your car, go right into the venue. And we got a surprise. Well, it's not really a surprise, but we've got our second annual band that's going to be singing and dancing and providing entertainment, and that is the cover band for Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's none other than Shining Star. That is, go to givebutter.com. That's givebutter, one word.com, and get your tickets. 625 West Adams. If you don't have a dress, don't worry about it. Put on whatever you have in your closet and get a mask from me.
That's it. Listen, get your tickets. Go to givebutter.com. We'll have it on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Make sure you click the handsome picture of yours truly, Action Jackson, when you're purchasing your ticket.
Absolutely.
And we're going to have a good time for a good cause and a good purpose. And you know what? It is a good time to say goodbye.
Yes, it is, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us. It is 7 years of completion, but it's 1 hour of completion. It's time for us to get on out of here.
Tune in tomorrow for our Lord Jesus, anniversary celebration show. We're going to party with the sounds from Swagger, DJ, AJ. We got a great guest. Keep Love 24 live. We out.
It's like 1 o'clock.
Adam said 2 minutes, but it's 1 o'clock.
No, I said 20 seconds.
That ain't no 20 seconds.
What's this?
I didn't look at that.
I
ain't never seen this.
That's peace and love.
Right. I'm like, what?
Half of love.
I thought he was trying to see me. Look, 2.
I'm going to get a locker.
I'm going to get a couple of pictures.
You want to get some drinks?
Well, we still on live. Don't allow listen to Tabby. We love y'all. What a Thursday. See you. I'm going to say next week. Lord, did I have too much communion?